Hello everyone. In this video, we will be going over our Companies That Care database that showcases our companies that are mental health friendly. We determine mental health friendly based on reviews from current employees where we ask them, is your company mental health friendly? Would you consider it to be mental health friendly? If the answer is yes, then why? And depending on those answers, those companies will be placed on our Companies That Care database. These are companies that all hire in the remote field, and they all are excellent and great companies. My name is Sheree Munsell. I am the executive director of Hope Gate Center. Our mission is to get people who live with mental health challenges back to work. And we do this by providing remote work options as an alternative to brick and mortar for those who may be struggling in brick and mortar and need to do something different. We'll get right into our presentation. So, in order to find the Companies That Care database, you would go directly to the hopegain.org website. And as soon as you scroll down, the first thing that you should see is an application to apply for Hope from Home. And then you should also see right next to that the Companies That Care database link. When you click on Companies That Care database, it will lead you to our page that we have dedicated to our companies that care. You can read about our companies here, and then if you scroll down a little bit, you will see the actual companies. We'll get started with the first one. The first one that we have on our list is Hartford. And as you can see below, we describe why we think these particular companies are good for mental health. So the Hartford is a great company for anyone that has mental health challenges because they're very understanding of mental health needs. They allow for breaks. They're EAP. They have EAP services, free counseling sessions, and they offer remote work options. If you click on our company website link, it will lead you to the company website where you can go and look for jobs that they may have open. You'll want to use the search bar to put in remote in order to find the jobs that they have open. And as you can see, they have over 140 jobs that are remote that you could possibly apply for if you meet those qualifications. I'm just going to hit the back button here and we'll move on to our next company. The next company we have on our list is Mod Squad. Mod Squad is a great company for someone with PTSD or other mental health challenges, and they offer non-phone remote options. So, if you're looking for a non-phone work from home, Mod Squad is a great company for that because most of their jobs is just reviewing websites. And helping to moderate content. They also have some phone options, so you have to be careful when you're searching their site. And as you can see, just like with the Hartford, we have a link to this company's website. I'm going to open a new tab here. And this one links directly to the company's website. And so you're going to want to go to join the mods to see the jobs that they have open. And you scroll down just a little bit here, you will be able to see something that says apply today. This will give you a general application to be able to apply for any jobs that they see open, and then they will go and kind of like search and find for a job for you. But you also have an opportunity to apply for specific jobs that they have open as well. And you can find those by going to the careers page and you should be able to scroll down from here and find the open positions. And so, as you can see, they have like a community manager position open in remote, and um, another position open for writers in the sales arena. And as you can see, some of these jobs are located in other countries, but a lot of the times they have jobs that are open right in the United States, and sometimes you'll find their jobs on Indeed rather than on directly on their company website. So make sure that you search Indeed as well. Moving on to direct interactions. Direct interactions is limited based on the state that you live in. And so they only service certain states. However, they're very sensitive to mental health needs. But please keep in mind that direct interactions can also, because of the type of work that it is, in a lot of crisis situations, it also can be triggering for someone who may have gone through trauma, and they think, and if you think that your mental health might be affected by that, by dealing with hearing a lot of people in crisis situations, you may not want to look at their company as an option. However, they are, I believe that they are 1099, so they are also flexible in their schedule, and they do have positions open in several different things that they have positions open for. It depends on what contract they have at the time, but if you go to their website and hit apply now, you should be able to see what current positions they have open right now. So right now they have a customer service specialist position open right now that's fully remote. And if you click on it, you can read more about what they're looking for in this particular position. They also include their training hours, and they also include how much they pay. All right. So I keep forgetting to to not that I need to open another tab. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna move on to Conduit. So Conduit is a great company for people specifically living with anxiety and depression. They do offer ADAA as well, and they will try to accommodate your needs. They also offer resources to support with helping with dealing with mental health challenges. So, same with the rest of them. If you click on the company, the link that we have to the company's website, it will lead you to the careers page. You can scroll through the careers page to kind of see what they have open, or you can use the search bar up here and just put in remote or work from home. I always try different things in order to find what I'm looking for. So you can try different, like however they have it on there. Most companies put it in as remote, but you could also put it in as work from home as well. And so, as you can see, it's pulling up all of their open work from home positions. They currently have a position open in data entry for those who don't want to be on the phone. They have some customer service positions open. They have some auditing positions open. So, they have a lot of different remote positions for you to go and look at. And so, that is Conduit. And then we're going to move on from Conduit, get back to the company secure database, and we're going to go with Mission Lane. So, Mission Lane is a great company for anyone living with mental health challenges because they cover all your health insurance, including life insurance. They have paid personal holidays and PTO mental health days. They cover therapy, and you also get a free subscription to the Calm Medication app. Um, and like I said, we have links to their websites, and so you can look through their what they have open. They currently have several positions open in remote right now. Um, and so you can just go and take a look there. So next one is Unum Insurance. They offer meditation sessions and mental health check-ins during team meetings, free mental health visits virtually, and you will also get free access to a mental health helper app as well with Unum Insurance. Again, we go to their careers page. We can see the current positions that they have open on their careers page. The crazy thing about these career pages nowadays is that you kind of have to like search them to kind of find what you're looking for. Back in the day, they used to be so easy. Everything was just like right there, but not these days. Career pages have no careers and a bunch of information about stuff, and you have to go and search and find. So as you can see, I just put remote in the search bar, and remote positions are starting to come up. And so that's how you search. You can maybe able to find some remote positions that work for you in the categories that you're looking for. Let's move on to Interior Define. And they have a one mandatory mental health day a month. So they actually require that their employees take a mental health day a month. So that's what really makes them a mental health friendly company, is because they're really taking time to think about that and making that a requirement. And so you will be able to, just like the rest of the jobs on our database, you will be able to see the positions that they have open. And in their case, they don't necessarily mark their stuff as remote, but if it is a remote position, they'll just have it say United States instead of it actually having a city and state. So in their case, they have a customer experience position that's open right now that is a remote position. Okay, so we're now going to move on to our next one, which is America, or Mary Collect Inc. And they have cultivated a environment that radiates positive culture that is one of a kind. Unlike any other agency, their team members are trained on the idea that any of us at any point can fall on hard times. And so they offer work from home options. Unfortunately, they only offer work from home options in Wisconsin. So, but if you live in Wisconsin, this is a great company to work for if you're living with mental health challenges, because they really go above and beyond to think about ways that they can help their employees with having a good, healthy work environment. So, as you can see, with almost all of their positions, they offer you to either work in the office or be remote. So, they have both options. All right, so moving on to Better Up. And the great thing about Better Up is they are also a mental health company. So they prioritize mental health, and they're a mental health company as well. So they're an app that helps people to improve their mental health. And so they really have a huge passion for making sure that their employees have a great mental health experience working for them as a company. Just like with the other companies, you can see their open roles, and you can kind of check out what they have openings as far as remote is concerned. A lot of their stuff that they have open right now is in the tech field or analytics, but you can go through and see if there's positions that are open doing something that you may have experience in, like customer experience. A lot of people have experience in that. They're hiring right now for that. So definitely go in, look and see what they have available. Gonna hit my back button. All right. Next company that we have on our list is Eat Street. Um, Eat Street is a company that is much like Uber Eats. So you may have heard of Uber Eats before, but you've never heard of Eat Streets. Eat Streets is very much like Uber Eats, but the company is very, very sensitive to mental health needs. If you need to take mental health breaks, they're very understanding of that. It's really something that they prioritize, and it's important to them to be that. And same with the rest of the companies. If you click on the link, you can go to their website, check out their careers page, um, and see what they have open right now. Now, currently, they don't have, it doesn't look like they have any positions open in the remote field, but they, it doesn't mean that that's forever. Sometimes they have positions open, sometimes they don't. So make sure to continue to check back and see if they have anything open, if that's a company that interests you. So, our next company is Whoop. Whoop is a great company for mental health friendly. It's a great company for those living with mental health challenges because they offer a flexible schedule. Now, some of the companies that are on this list are on here because of the fact that they offer a flexible schedule. It does not necessarily mean that they are 100% going to be mental health friendly. It just means that you'll be able to kind of work when you want, come and go as you want, and you'll have the ability to do that. So go ahead and take a look at the positions that they have open. They seem to have a couple of positions open right now. So, if it works for you, you could go ahead and check it out. The next company is Lyra Health. They are also a mental health company that prioritizes mental health of their employees. They have many remote positions available. So if you click on the link that we have on the Companies That Care website, you will see the positions that they have open. And you may, in this case, you may want to go to locations and click on remote and search that way. That because of the fact that this is such a large company, they have a lot of positions open. Narrow it down by clicking on remote USA or just clicking on remote so that you can find the remote positions available. The next company is DigitalOcean. They provide holistic resources for their employees and develop a dialogue around mental, emotional, and financial health. So they do it all the way around. They take mental health very seriously, and they offer many other um, options and benefits. And so they also have many remote positions available as well. And so sorry about that. And so you can take a look and see what they have open by going to their current openings. And as you can see, most of their jobs are you either can be located in the United States or Canada to do these jobs. The next company is Modern Health. This is also a mental health company, and they are passionate about mental health, and they also have many remote positions available as well. And just like with the other companies, you can go to their job board and see the positions that they have open, and it'll show you right here the positions that they have open. And you can just scroll through and look and see if they're a position that you think would work for you. The next company is Accenture, and they every day our people of change and are doing incredible things by working together to just pursue our shared purpose to deliver on the purpose of technology and human ingenuity. And so this company is really sensitive to mental health needs, but they also are looking at other things too, like how can they provide a better workplace for all the way around, not just those that are living with mental health challenges, but just provide a better work environment. And so they have some remote positions open. They don't have a ton of remote positions open, but in order to find their remote positions, you'll want to go to explore more jobs, and you'll be able to search specifically by remote. Because I'm close to Lansing, they're automatically showing me Lansing jobs, but don't necessarily don't necessarily have to go by the jobs that they automatically assign to you. You can just search remote and find the remote positions that they have open. Okay, must have clicked off, so now I have to go back. It's been a lot of clicking. Okay. All right, so our next mental health friendly company is AT&T. Now, some of you may be surprised to see AT&T on this list, but they actually are really, really sensitive to the mental health needs of their employees. They have a Your Health Matters program to kind of address some of the mental health needs, um, where you're able to like use texting, the mobile app, website, and stuff like that to reach out about if you're experiencing mental health concerns and stuff like that. They and AT&T also has um, a lot of remote positions as well. And so if you go to the link that was provided by you, this one should automatically pull up the remote positions that they have. Many of the remote positions are bilingual. And so if you're bilingual, it's a great opportunity for you. And they also are offering a sign-on bonus for those that live in Florida. And so let's go back here. And the last company that we have on our database, oh, actually, it's not the last company, Unilever is. So the next company that we have on our database is Common Spirit. They are a mental health provider, and so they are very passionate about helping their employees with mental health challenges. They are huge advocates for mental health. Um, they have an uh, disciplinary steering committee whose main role is to offer healthcare providers and caregivers tools and resources for resilience and well-being. And they offer peer support, reflective pauses, and compassion skills training. And so they're not only does their company is their company really huge champions for mental health, but they also make sure that those around that are working within the company have the proper training to be able to understand their employees' mental health needs. So that is really important as well. And so, because again, this is a bigger company, you may want to type remote into locations and see if you can find the remote positions that way. And if remote there doesn't work, you can always type remote in the keywords instead and then do a search and kind of wait for those to filter out. So now you'll start to see some of the remote positions start to come up and you can go through them. You could narrow down your search and filter a little bit more. Actually, you could use this filter here too. Just put a yes there. The other way that you can search is you can search by the actual name. So if you're looking for customer service or something like that, or you can just search for customer and see if because customer service positions usually have like different names, but they always have the word customer in it. So as you can see, they have customer service, they have customer patient account, they have customer service analyst and customer service rep, and so you can type that in there, and then you can go to remote, and then you can hit yes, and it'll pull up the remote positions that fall underneath that category. All righty. So our last company that we have coming up is Unilever. All right. All right. So Unilever prioritizes mental health by providing a well-being program that addresses physical, emotional, and mental and purposeful and they are very purposeful in helping those who live with mental health challenges. They have many remote positions available. Again, if you click on the company's website right on our database, it will lead you to their job board, and you can just do the little filter that I did, put remote working, hit true, and you will see the remote positions that they have open. All right. So those are all of the companies that are on our Companies That Care database. I hope that this helped you to understand a little bit more about our mental health friendly companies, why we consider them mental health, how to search for jobs for these particular companies, and we are constantly adding companies. So as we're building relationships and talking to people, and we making polls and things like that, constantly adding new companies that we have found to be mental health friendly in some kind of way. So continue to check